2 DDs, a shit ton of battleships, no carrier. Okay. And I'm here. Perfect. So I'll just park here and hope somebody spots something for me. And if so, I'm gonna farm it to its oblivion. Or I could actually go here. I mean, if somebody goes around, I have a problem. Is the DD coming? Yeah, looks like it. Okay. Okay, question is, do I go behind this or here? There I can't really radar. There I can. I must be aware where they are, then I can risk it. Okay, when it jumps now, then the DD is coming in. Yeah. I need to get behind the island here. Montana is probably pushing around. Okay, I'm behind the island now. Still not getting capped. Okay. He is reversing, isn't he? Okay, what was there? Okay, it's a Conqueror. And my fire was extinguished. Conqueror is fine, I just have to make sure the Montana doesn't push around. Well, he does push around that, but that I can get into safety. Oh, he doesn't push around. Perfect, so I can keep farming him. Okay, are all battleships detected? They are. The only thing missing is one Hindenburg and he's here. Okay. Well, he can fuck me up pretty hard now. If he has AP loaded and shoots me, which so far he doesn't. No idea why he failed to do this. Nah. I'm sliding too far forward. Actually unspotted now. Okay. Can I get back? I guess I can. Oh fuck, I'm completely in cover. Well, let's use it then. take him out. I'll kill him. Okay. Cossack could start to spot. That would be helpful. Okay, he's moving forward. Okay, let's see what I can do about this. Okay, he's dead. Now we need to take care of both Lightning, who is still in there, and Montana and Conqueror, who are flanking. Am I still spotted when I move in there? Well, oh, he's suicidal. What the fuck is wrong with him? Okay, he's dead. I don't even care. Can't even torque me. Okay, we are winning this flank completely. Now let's take out the conch. He's turning back up, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, he's charging in here, so I can't do much about that. Zhao is going middle. And soon in a position, well, he's still far away. Okay, he returned. Montana is still down there, can't shoot me, perfect. And I got a fire. And his damage con should still be down, I think. Oh fuck, I grounded. Well, he should be dead. He insists on shooting me with HE even more so. Okay, what do those two do? I can actually shoot him. Okay. He's moving out. Yeah. No idea whether that's my fire. Probably isn't. Wait. What? Okay, he's healing, so more damage for me. Ah, damn it. Would have loved to get the kill. Okay, our other side is fairly holding up. What do they have left? A Yamato. I mean, Zhao and Atago's AP is dangerous if I show broadside. But apart from that, yeah. Oh. I'm still very healthy. We might actually still lose. Yamato might get torqued to shit. He's turning in. Problem is I can't really hit him. And if I open fire now, he, for instance, they too can really fuck my broadside. So I need to close in more, hope he turns right soon and charges me. Because the smaller the distance, the better. Okay, he's smoking up now. Okay, it's number 4. Okay, tight game. And I might get a Kraken. And with my HP, I think I'm still fairly okay. Let's see whether he does it and understands. Because we should cap whenever we can. Okay, he's going to cap this. Otago is kind of a problem. Montana is still fairly healthy. Oh well, let's just go for it. This is kind of a problem if that sow keeps farming me. Okay, I need to turn on hydro. I think I do it right now. Lasts long enough, and otherwise I just forget about it. And probably, yeah, I have more than enough fields left, so let's just use it while I still can.